Okay, this guitar is now well in progress, and we have a neck, Wenge neck, and Ebony fretboard coming together with some custom inlays, and I'm going to do some bits and pieces of inlay work here now. And I have also played around with a little bit more copper. There were various gaps and inclusions and things like that that just had to have a little bit more highlighting. This isn't a full tutorial. We're not going to film every single process of every single thing. If you want to see full guitar builds, check out the 9-hour guitar build, or the 12-hour guitar build, or the 24-hour guitar. There's lots of guitar building tutorials out there that we've created over the last couple of years. But for now, well, it is Monday, and we have Phil coming in to demo this guitar on Thursday. So I've got to get building, really. I don't know what to do. I haven't got a clue. So this Ebony here had a fantastic crack in it that lined up at the 12th fret but went down to the 14th or so. I faked another one going the other side, filled it with copper leaf and glue, and I now need to get rid of some of that. I had considered filling these with copper powder. We do copper and various other different types of inlay powder, but this gives a sort of 3D look, which I really like. We need to find some binding material. I have no idea if we have any U big enough for this in the building. So there we go. Time to go hunting. Yeah, cool beans. Grains. Making a little V. Cool beans. Drying time, the bane of every luthier's existence. That and camera people. Put you off your build. For the record, the camera person just flipped me the bird. See, I never drop things. I never mess up when I'm building tools, guitars or anything. I'm fantastic. Put the camera on. Put this camera person behind the camera. It just all goes wrong. Or maybe it's just me. All right, so back to the fun bit. That's just guitar building, and is fairly straightforward. You can see this sort of stuff all over our channel. And please do. This body is something else. Oh, just quickly, when I was filming the first video in this series, I used a clamping core that and I mentioned that people would be surprised at what it was. There's only one person that got it out of all of you that guessed in the comments below. And it is actually Brazilian rosewood, which is currently being used as a clamping core, because when I bought this it must be the very, very early 2000s. I was a little bit less intelligent than I am today. I've grown up somewhat. I don't have a receipt, and as such, I cannot prove. I've got enough to make 2 3-piece necks sitting there, and the hardship of it is that I can't sell it, and I'm going to have to make myself a couple of Brazilian rosewood necked guitars, because I can't sell them. But anyway, in the meantime, it's being used as clamping cores every now and then. So, so the gentle viewer who actually guessed right is going to be getting I suppose a direct message or something through YouTube, and we'll send them a 25 quid gift voucher for the Crimson Guitars store, because why not? Galvanic corrosion. Pretty sure I said it right. I had heard about this in the past to do with aircraft being made during World War II, I think, where they had issues with this. And it completely went out of my mind, and then I built this, and everybody's talking about it in the comments below. So essentially, having copper next to aluminium, 2 different types of metals, they're going to rot each other, essentially. And we need to do something about that. So what I'm planning, I think, is I'm going to cut away little bits of copper leaf around the edges of the aluminium, and I think we've decided I'm going to paint the aluminium black, and the crowd goes wild, and then have some copper leafing going over the paint, so that it ends up looking like the copper is eating onto the black struts, as it were. So it's kind of like the guitar is putting itself together. I don't know. I'm going far too far crazy with this particular guitar. Raw series guitar is supposed to retail at about £1,600 at most, 14 to 1,600 at the moment. Yeah, this is kind of turning into a custom shop, but what the hell? Why not? So, we have a Wenge neck, we have a guitar. I think that the back plates are going to be more Wenge to match the neck, as is. Which way around does it go? There we go, quickly. So I'm going to work on these a little bit. They need to be put through sander thicknesses to... oh, isn't that so pretty? Ha! I do love this instrument. We're on something of a deadline with this guitar. I was seriously swayed by the hundreds of people who think that we should put resin in the middle. However, if it went wrong, that's it. It's just gone wrong, and it looks ugly in that period. I would rather experiment with that a lot before I do it on something that that is already being watched by a lot of people. Anyway, okay, I need to figure out what to do next. We have got sanding, shaping, thicknessing, and craziness.